Hi, I'm Kirk Shellhouse. I'm the head cross country and assistant track and field coach. This will be my second year here at Kenyon. So yeah, this is my second year at Kenyon and working with the cross country, track and distance athletes. And I think in year two, what we're really trying to do is try to take a step as a culture with the program. It's important to have a good basis and environment for every day, for all the stuff that we want to do to create a championship culture within our group, and for the athletes to have an amazing experience. And transitioning from my first year here, where I was learning the athletes, and the athletes were learning me. With this next recruiting class and my second recruiting class here at Kenyon, we're really taking that next step as a program where we can do the right things, accomplish the little things, attack our philosophy, and live that every day in and out. And I think that's some of the biggest changes and differences we're seeing from year one to year two, is just having that type of integrity every day. And now hopefully we see that in our performances, which is yet to be determined. So looking at our team rosters here and the mix of returners and first years, looking at the men's squad, we have a good diversified group with seniors, juniors, sophomores, first year, which is exciting to see all the different classes kind of fill into their roles within the program. And speaking of the men, we're excited about kind of our seniors who will be leading this group. Kind of getting them to where they need to be performance-wise through their 4 years, and of course excited about our returning men that have had all-conference selection. With Peter Bernhardt from the track side, continuing his career as a senior, and then Josh Breer. They're both captains. Josh was all-conference last 2 years in cross country, so we're excited to see how he can lead this group and continue to push it forward into this fall. And then looking over at the women's roster, we're still very young. We had a big first-year class last year, so now they're the sophomores, and they're leading the way with one of our fearless seniors, kind of pulling them along, and then our first-year group joining that squad to really round it out. And excited about our one returning for this fall, Olivia Ide, returning all-conference athlete, from cross country and track. She'll be hopefully to continue to push that through the fall and lead this team. And really we're excited about all of our athletes, what they bring, how the performances and the steps they can take from one year to the next, how we continue to develop and progress, which is a big key theme of our program. And yeah, so these rosters are excited to see what they're going to do, and we're excited to see how each class can perform and to give something special to this program for our success this fall. So far in our first and second week of camp week or preseason, things are going very well. We're very excited about our first years and how they've stepped up to push the upperclassmen and to kind of show their pieces of the pie that they're bringing to our program. We have a very diversified group from all over the country that have come to Gambier to help this program achieve its goals and to push everything forward. And with our 5 men and 3 women, they've done an amazing job in the workouts and the time trials that we've had so far, and very excited to see what they look like when they get to the men, the 8,000 meters distance, and the women, the 6,000 meter distance. And we've had a few standouts, a few of the returners really step up and practice so far and show their fitness and all the hard work they put in the summer. And of course the first years, underclassmen too, have come in, and some of them have made some major strides this summer from either their first year or second year campaigns. And we're really excited to see what this looks like in competition. So looking at our schedule this year, we're really excited for what we've put out so far for the athletes to compete in. And of course, the season's very fluid, but we know it ends with championships come November. And we'll be opening up the season here at home at the Port Kenyon Opener, and then a few weeks later we'll be heading to the All-Ohio Challenge, which is getting all the teams together in the state of Ohio for a great competition. And then after that, we'll be heading to Paul Short and Ohio Wesleyan, kind of a split squad, to seeing kind of where our top and more developmental athletes need to go at the middle part of the season. And then towards the end of our regular season, we'll be heading down to Wilmington for the Jenna Strong Classic. Should be a great tune-up as we're heading into championship time. Our conference championship this year, which will be on a Sunday, will be over in Terre Haute, Indiana. It's going to be a wonderful opportunity to run a championship course, which is the Laverne Gibson National Cross Country Course. And then 2 weeks after that, we'll be back in Indiana for our NCAA regional meet to wrap up the championship time of year for both men's and women's cross country. And I think one thing, we always tell our athletes, our philosophy is to attack one thing at a time. And our first thing to attack is our home cross-country meet here on August 30th. Really excited to continue to work on our home course, which, will be a eventual site for the NCAC championships in years to come. And we'll be bringing in some local teams from our conference and also bringing in some even regional and local schools here in Ohio to open up the season for a 6,000 meter race for the men and a 4,000 meter race for the women. So a little short course action. Really excited to kick off the year and to give athletes the opportunity to run at home and to be in front of their home fans, which is always fun. So very exciting schedule. It's going to put us through the gauntlet of challenges throughout the year, and hopefully this schedule gets us ready for a championship time come November.